This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Good afternoon. You're with breaking news here on NDTV Profit. The big breaking story on NDTV Profit this afternoon is the first and main charge sheet which has been filed by the CBI at the special 2G court today, and details of that are just emerging.
And of course, also we're following the cricket. India has made the first breakthrough. First wicket is gone for Sri Lanka. We'll focus on that as well. But right now, it's time for headlines. Top officials of DB Realty, Unitech and ADA Group are named in the first charge sheet filed by the CBI. Three companies that includes Reliance Telecom and Unitech Wireless have also been named in the charge sheet.
9 people have been named in the charge sheet. A. Raja, R.K. Chandolia, Siddharth Behura have been charged with conspiracy, cheating, forgery, criminal misconduct and abuse of official position.
And India begins the quest for the World Cup with a tight opening spell against Sri Lanka. They've made the first breakthrough. Injured Ashish Nehra has given way for S. Srisam.
Massive interrogation that had started last year has now concluded in some sort of sense with the CBI filing the first charge sheet at the special 2G case just a little while back. So far, we know that 166 witnesses have been questioned, thousands of pages of documentary evidence, and what we have is a charge sheet that runs into 80,000 pages. Let me flag off the names which have cropped up in that charge sheet. So you have A. Raja, of course, being charge sheeted for conspiracy, cheating, forgery, criminal misconduct and abuse of official position. Similar charges have come in against Siddharth Behura, who's the former telecom secretary at that point in time. Also R.K. Chandolia, who was the private secretary of A. Raja. A couple of other names that crop up include Shahid Balwa, who at the moment is under judicial custody. Shahid Balwa being the former MD at DB Realty. He's been charged with cheating, with forgery and with conspiracy. Vinod Goenka, also a promoter at DB Realty, he has also been named. A couple of other names which have now, we know that they have been named in the charge sheet include Sanjay Chandra of these MD at Unitech. He has been charged with cheating and conspiracy. From the ADA group, you have Gautam Doshi, the group MD, also being named, and 2 more officials, including Hari Nair and Surendra Pipara. They have been named and charged with abetment to cheating and conspiracy. Let's now go across to our colleague Arijit Banerjee, who has been tracking this case right from the start, and Arijit is at the Patiala House court where the charge sheet has just been filed. Arijit, give us more details of what you are picking up. Very voluminous sort of report there, but give us more details, please.
Bianca, as you've just said, you've already taken all the names which were, of course, which are there in the charge sheet. In total, about 9 individuals being named and about 3 companies. The companies being named are, of course, Reliance ADAG Group, in that they're specifically naming RTL, which is Reliance Telecom Limited. That's a subsidiary of Reliance Communication. Unitech Wireless, and Sanjay Chandra being also named as the director of Unitech Wireless. Remember, Sanjay Chandra is also the managing director of the real estate company Unitech. What will be interesting now to see, Bianca, of course, will be what are directions given by the court. Now the court is still hearing the charge sheet. I just said it's a voluminous charge sheet, came in about 7 trunks which were brought, almost 80,000 pages, but the important parts are being now being read out by the CBI lawyer, and the court will now decide on whether the CBI now moves ahead and arrests other people also who are not yet under the arrest at the moment, who have been named in the charge sheet.
Details still emerging. Arijit, thanks very much for the quick analysis you brought us there. Do stay on with us. Nikhil, coming to you, I know you're outside the DB Realty office in Goregaon. DB Realty has constantly been issuing statements, written statements, but now, of course, that the charge sheet has been filed, are they willing to speak now? Have you been able to catch up with anyone there?
Absolutely not. In fact, DB Realty officials and their media relations department have told us that they will not be interacting with the media. In fact, the office here, is completely deserted. They say it's an official off, but they say they're not going to be issuing any statements or interacting with the media. Of course, as Arijit said, both Vinod Goenka and Shahid Balwa have been charge-sheeted on accounts of forgery and cheating. Of course, Shahid Balwa has resigned as the MD of DB Realty, but he continues to remain the co-promoter of the company. But as of now, nobody from the company interacting with the media or giving any sort of clarification.
So tip of the iceberg, this first charge sheet is, so we can say, Ashu.
Yeah. It indeed does look like that, because lots more to come. But we should get more reactions also, Bianca. Let's see if we can go across, and let's go across to Paranjoy Guha Thakurta, who joins us on the phone line from Delhi. He's, of course, a senior journalist, and he's been tracking this case pretty closely. And let's go across to him. Thank you so much, Mr. Thakurta, for joining us. This is Ashu here, joining from the Delhi studio. First, your reaction on the charge sheet that's been filed and the details that have come out.
You know, I understand there's 80,000 pages to be perused. And all probably what's come out so far in the public domain is what has been along entirely expected lines. A supplementary charge sheet would now be filed after a few weeks, which might contain more names and more information. So what we are right now seeing is, you're absolutely right, it's probably just the tip of the iceberg.
Mr. Guha Thakurta, hi, this is Bianca also joining in. Like you said, that this is a huge scandal with lots of people involved in it. The Tamil Nadu elections, they're just around the corner. As these investigations proceed, what will be the political ramifications?
The political ramifications already been settled about 2 months ago when Raja was arrested. I'm hopeful that the CBI has done a reasonably professional job of not only investigating what happened, but also trying to pin responsibility on individuals for what happened.
Okay, thanks so much, Mr. Thakurta, for joining us. As you're saying, it's the tip of the iceberg. Early days yet. We'll try and get more details. We'll need to go through the documents.
Also, news coming in just now from our sources at CBI. What we understand is that a supplementary charge sheet after this one, which has been filed today, is going to be filed before April 25th. The first charge sheet, which has today been filed a little while back, that mainly deals with the eligibility related offences, and the next one, the supplementary one, should deal with kickback related charges as well. Mayur Shekhar Jha joins us now from outside the CBI headquarters in New Delhi. Mayur, thanks for joining in. What I understand is that your sources within CBI, they are indicating that the agency has significant evidences against those who have been named in the first charge sheet.
Absolutely. In fact, a supplementary charge sheet which could be filed in this matter as early as the 25th of April, and we understand that more people could be named in this charge sheet. Meanwhile, in the first charge sheet, of the people who have been named, sources say that primarily they have been, the allegation under which they have been named in the first charge sheet is their ineligibility. As on 25th of April, it will have far more clarity on the kickback aspect of the conspiracy as well, which was largely left out in the first charge sheet.
Great to have those details coming in from you, Mayur. Thanks very much. We're going to have to wrap up this edition of Breaking News here. But besides, of course, the 2G scam, the other thing that's playing on your mind, I know, is, Ashu, is what's happening on the cricket field. 30 for 1 in 10 overs. I think India's made a very good beginning, Bianca, and they've kept the Sri Lankan top order in check right now. So we'll, of course, focus on cricket as well and try and get you more details of that voluminous document that the CBI has filed in the court today.